Afonso Henrique was the first king of Portugal. Prior to his reign, Portugal was a county, part of the larger kingdom of Leon Castile. Afonso's mother, Teresa, had been Countess of Portugal. She was a daughter of Afonso VI, King of Leon Castile, and Conqueror of Toledo. Portugal's origins lay in the great campaigns of Fernando I of Leon Castile, known as Fernando the Great, Afonso's great-grandfather, and the most powerful ruler in the Iberian Peninsula during the mid-11th century. It was Fernando the Great who conquered Coimbra from the Moors during one of the most important early expansions of the Reconquista. In 1128, Afonso gained sole control of the county of Portugal. He was a young ruler, and his territory was threatened by the Almoravids, a powerful North African Berber sect that had come to dominate the Moorish regions of Spain, Al-Andalus. However, Afonso, as a young warrior king, took the fight to his enemy. His campaigning pushed back the Almoravid threat, and by 1139 he defeated them decisively at the Battle of Urique, one of the most important Christian victories of the 12th century Reconquista. I made a full-length video discussing the Battle of Urique, which will be linked below. It was in the aftermath of this battle that Afonso began styling himself King of Portugal. This came in the wake of a struggle with his cousin, King Afonso VII of Leon Castile, who still wanted Portugal to exist as a subordinate component of his kingdom. Afonso withdrew his territory from Afonso VII's overlordship, in part by becoming a vassal to the Pope, who recognized him as King of Portugal. It's possible, though, that Afonso's own knights proclaimed him King of Portugal after his crushing victory over the Almoravids. The Knights Templar, established in Jerusalem in the wake of the First Crusade, very early on attracted the patronage of the rulers of Portugal. Eventually, the Templars would have a presence in all of the Christian kingdoms of Spain, but Portugal was the first to grant them lands. In 1128, Afonso's mother, Teresa, gave the Templars a castle, and once he became count, Afonso too began giving lands to the Templars. The first record of Templar military involvement in Portugal came in 1147, when Templar knights fought alongside King Afonso at the siege of Santarém. The siege was successful, and Afonso granted part of the conquered territory to the Templars. That same year, the Templars helped Afonso conquer the great city of Lisbon. Afonso rewarded the order with a fortress on the river Tomar, where the Templar master, Gualdim Pais, established a town that became the center of the Templar establishment in Portugal. Afonso's relationship with the Templars was close. He referred to himself as a brother in their fraternity. Essentially, Afonso was an associate of the order. He devoted himself to fostering the Templars and providing them with territory in his kingdom. Meanwhile, the Templars provided spiritual benefits to the king by praying for him and joined him as a brother in his crusade against the Moors. Afonso then became one of Iberia's earliest true crusader kings. His relationship with the Templars is one of the early signs of the association of the Reconquista with the broader Crusades movement. Check out the Real Crusades History store for Crusades and Templar-themed t-shirts and other items. Click the link below.